Hey everybody, welcome back to Action Figure Friday, where we open up some awesome new action figures and take a look at what we think about the sculpts, the molds, the paintwork, the articulation, and just the overall fun factor of these things. Now today we have something really cool I've been looking forward to a long time, and there's more than you can really see here. You can kind of see the extras, but these are carded so largely that it was a difficult job getting them all in frame in a reasonable distance where I can still see what I'm filming. So we are taking a look at the brand new line, Funko Savage World, and these are basically He-Man style action figures, but with horror characters, and I have the whole set. I had pre-ordered some came from Entertainment Earth, which canceling from Entertainment Earth, by the way, is a real pain and not cool. And then I found the rest today out in an FYE, and I thought, well, this is gonna cost me less money and less time than waiting. So I went ahead and bought them, which is why some of the cards are in really good shape and some are not. So you can find these in stores. I've seen them occasionally in GameStop and everything, but FYE had a bunch of them today. So let's just start taking a look at these things. There's not a lot once we get them open, but I do love the cards. I think the cards are really neat. I think Jason is one of the coolest looking ones in here, even though Freddy's my boy. I can't believe I just said that. And yes, of course, with the 10% off, these are like $10.34. If, you know, because I'm in the FYE club thing or whatever it is. They all come with a little bit of cool accessories. And, you know, they're all pretty sweet. So hopefully they're as cool as I think they're going to be. They've done these with Mortal Kombat. I think they also have like Marvel or DC ones. I know there's DC ones because I saw a Wonder Woman. And I don't know that the Mortal Kombat one sold that well. But, you know, it is what it is. So let's see. Where are we going to go? I think we're going to start... Obviously, you're going to see all of these. So we're going to start off with Leatherface. You get him, Texas Chainsaw, buddy. And there you go. We need a stuffed like plush. You remember the Wrestling Pals or the My Little Buddies or whatever? There you go. How about a Leatherface buddy? So again, this is definitely an FYE one, as you can tell by the messed up card. But we're here to open them all, so that's fine. I left the better looking one behind, even though it was still in bad shape, just in case you're more of an inbox collector, but I don't think it mattered. So it looks like, are these glued or are these taped? These are glued, so these are going to be tricky to open. Let's just do it like a kid would. There we go. That's how you do it. Screw it, right? I mean, that card was already ruined, so there's no going back with these. And we don't want to be here all day. Oh, and stuff is taped. All right, these are a little bit over-packaged, if you ask me. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, I didn't realize that. I hadn't really paid much attention in the packaging. I'm just kind of showing you. But I love that he's got a Bruce Campbell peg hand. So, of course, you can put the mallet in there, but in case it's difficult, we got to have the chainsaw. Come on, get in there. That is a little bit tricky. You really got to kind of twist it and work it in. And there you go, groovy. All right, so you got your basic. I mean, the articulation isn't going to be the best thing in this. You know, that's really all you get is you get the pivot, the spin, whatever you want to call it there. You get that there. Of course, you can kind of twist that around just because you move it on, but that one you do not. And then you've got, I don't even know how you explain it, just kind of ball joint, I guess, in the hip area. That moves a little bit, but it's just because it's rubber. And you can twist in the waist, so that's cool. So again, you know, you will be able to stand them. It's probably just going to take a little bit of futzing around, and they don't have feet pegs, so that's kind of a bummer. You just got to kind of balance the arms correctly. And again, I'm doing it not on a super solid surface, so that makes a difference. And they will stand, but I like that they have the blood splatter. They're not afraid to make these actually really horror. The face sculpt, as far as it goes, is pretty sweet. All right, let's move on. I just realized this is taking a while. So now we got Michael Myers. And you can already hear the theme song, can't you? You just start thinking about Michael Myers and it just just starts. And you're probably wondering, I have not seen the new movie. I don't typically go for horror in movie theaters because I don't like horror with audiences. I don't think, for my personal taste, horror is not a group thing. It's a lot scarier if I watch it on my own. But I am actually looking forward to it, despite some earlier reservations. Also, I just realized that was all weird. But so his head is a little bit stiffer. You know, basic same articulation going on with all of these. Nothing too special there. I do like that they kind of managed to put a little detailing in him by giving him some kind of two-tone on the blue suit. I think that's kind of nice. The skin is nice and white and pale, but it's not quite the same pale as the actual mask. This mask looks like it might supposed to be the new one. Actually, I know it's not. Because, you know what, I just threw the card, but did you guys notice? I found this very interesting, that this is Helloween Resurrection. Even though I think the mask was a lot worse looking in Resurrection. Which, by the way, if you're watching this video, the day and time it comes out, oh, that's not okay. Look at that. What? Anyways, we're watching this movie on Drunken Movie Night. Wow, really? Neither one of the knives want to go in the hand? Oh, Funko, how could you? What is that? What is that? How do you, really? Do they go that way? No, like barely. That is an incredibly poor design. Incredibly poor design. Wow. All right, so there's Michael Myers. I think the figure's cool, but I cannot believe he will not hold his knives. That is lame. All right, let's check out Pinhead. That face reminds me of something, and I can't think of what. Maybe a wrestler or something. I can't quite figure it out, and I bet we're gonna have the same hand issue there. And this, of course, is also from Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth, which is all licensing things. You know, different people have the rights to the first two and things like that. I think that's probably the same reason they did that on Michael Myers. For whatever reason, there's not a lot of license for Michael Myers toys either, so it's very strange that people just don't like making money. All right, I think this one's gonna be really cool in terms of a figure at least, because he's got a lot going on. I do love this Pinhead, the head. The pins are really nice. That look though, that face just reminds me of somebody, or maybe it's reminding me of a DC villain. I like the paint of kind of the glove over the couple of fingers there. I think that's really nice. You know, got the nice blood work and the slats there where he's ripped open. That's really cool. The kind of tattered skirt, if you will, is quite nice. Feels pretty good. I like that he comes with a puzzle box, but I mean, what do you do with it? He can't hold it. You can't put his arms in to like rest it. Look, it's a pin in the box. And let's see. Yeah, oh yeah, this is gonna... Well, no, actually... Okay, at least he'll hold his dagger. And he'll hold his hook. So at least there's that. Okay, good. You at least fixed it on there. I wonder if I just got a faulty Michael or if all the Michaels are like that. But there you go. There's Pinhead. Let's move on to Fredward Kruger. Fredward Kruger. That glove is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Okay, it's just going to snap over. All right. So there you go. I mean, it's basically the same back of the box every time. And this is licensed from A Nightmare on Elm Street. And I do believe this is... No, was this one that came? Yeah, this is one that came from Entertainment Earth. I guess I want to get his glove out, don't I? Yeah, try to make a Michael Jackson reference. All right, so yeah, the glove is just going to kind of snap over. We'll do that in just a second. I do like that they put him in a hood. I don't know why, but I think that really works for him. Same articulation. I do love the way they handled his sweater here. I think that's actually a really great design choice. All the scar tissue and burnt flesh, that's really nice. I mean, they did a really good job on the designs of these things, but let's see how well this works. Oh, that works pretty well, actually. It is a shame, though, that there's like no real... Like, if I could just twist that, I feel like it would show better. You know, like, so you could have the glove kind of to the front, but it works. Again, I did not expect a lot of posability out of these, so I'm not disappointed in that regard. So far, my only real disappointment is that Michael won't hold his knives, which is just insane. But there's your man, Freddy Krueger. All right, let's get to the last, but not the least, from Friday the 13th. Now, that's really interesting because, I mean, other than, you know, Kid Jason, he's not in Friday the 13th. He's in all the others. And this looks almost more like it's from 7, but what are you gonna do? All right, just real quick for those of you that wanna know, blah, 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 blah. And let's get in here. And he better hold his weapons, but it looks like they're gonna be the right size. Alrighty. Off with you. So again, same old articulation, but I really love the side of that head. I think that's a really awesome design. And of course, they didn't do the hockey mask exactly right, but it works for what we're doing. You know, like you got some detail up there. I love this, that you can see his spine back there and some of the back of his rib cage. That's really cool. Little chain around the waist from if you want to bury or sink him in Crystal Lake. I don't know what's up with the leather bands. That's a little weird to me, but it's pretty cool. Actually, I mean, it adds. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just strange. Now, okay, good. I think these are gonna totally fit. It may be tricky getting it in there. but it's definitely gonna fit once you make it happen. So come on. There we go. The man behind the mask. Let's get this one in there. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There it is. Oh, except that's, it fits in his hand, but it doesn't really, I mean, maybe in the other hand, but that's all right. At least it goes in there. Maybe. All right, so there he is with weapons. And there's your Jason Voorhees. I was gonna pose them like they're buddying up, but, you know, what are you gonna do? It's a slumber party. Aww. There you go. So there is your whole wave of Funko Savage World action figures, and overall I think these are pretty great. I don't think there's a lot of playability to these, but they look really nice as display pieces, and other than Michael and his knives, I think they're pretty darn well made. And actually for a Funko product, the paint work and everything seems to be pretty on point, which is kind of surprising. But that's my thoughts. Now I want to hear your thoughts, so definitely get into that comment section and drop some comments on what you think about these. Which one is your favorite? What would you have done differently? And if there's going to be a wave 2, what would you like to see in that? I'd love to see the tall man from Phantasm. That'd be interesting. But geek out with us in the comments. Can't wait to hear what you have to say. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And I guess I'm going to get out of here, go open up some more stuff, and I'll see you all later.